we're just going to do a general practice, but if you have a belt handy, because we might do some sort of stretchy stuff with the legs and everything. As always, please listen to your body. Any aches, pains, injuries, be mindful. Make your adjustments as well, any modifications that you need. So we're going to start by coming onto our backs. And we're going to bring the knees out wide and the feet together, placing the hands on the belly, or you can have one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. If this is uncomfortable for the hips or the ankles or the knees, just come to this position, feet flat, knees in the air. So just close down the eyes. I'm going to come into the breath for a few moments. What I want you to do, if you want, is sigh out the first 3 or 4 exhales. Bring your awareness into the moment. Just noticing how you're feeling right here, right now. Feel that belly rise as we breathe in. All as we breathe out. You can take your hands around the sides, the back, the ribs. Just feel that breath in the back of the body as well, nice and strong. Let's take our attention to the heart and the chest now and feel the lungs fill up, drawing the heart up towards the sky. Shoulders away from the ears as we lift. Exhale, we draw it. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. I want you to take 2 more deep breaths all the way in, all the way out. Slowly, slowly on the inhale, let's draw the knees in towards each other. And let's bring each knee into the chest. Give yourself a nice little hug and a gentle rock from side to side. Just taking care of the lower back here. Let's come to stillness. Inhale to rise, lift the forehead towards the knee, knees towards the forehead. Feel the core engage and shoot the fingers away from the body, nice and active. Exhale 2. Take 3 more with your own breath. So take your time, don't rush. And release. Nice. Slowly bring the feet to the mat. Arms to the side. We're going to inhale as we lift the hips up, coming into bridge pose. You can make this active and engage the glutes and engage the quads. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale. Take 1 more inhale and exhale to release. We're going to draw the knees in 1 by 1. And I want you to bring the hands behind the head, and we're going to take the right leg out straight and swap with the left. You can lift the chest up. We're just going to work into the abs for a few moments. You can give them a little tap, check that they're working. Let's do 5 more on each side. Keep breathing. Just find your point where it's comfortable for you, just on the edge. When you've done your 5, let's slowly bring the chest back to the mat and just take hold of the belt or the scarf, whatever you're using. And you can keep that left knee bent, and we're going to bring the belt around the right foot. So take hold of the right foot, the belt, with both hands. And we're going to inhale as we bring that right leg towards the upper body. Opening the hamstrings, bend the knee if you need to. Take your time. Find your version. Let's breathe in. Keeping the pelvis nice and neutral. Take 3 more deep breaths, all the way in, all the way out. Ready? Slowly release, take the belt to the side and give that knee a nice squeeze in. And we're going to flex and point the foot just to a point where it's comfortable for you, of course. And just rotate the ankle in both directions. Beautiful. And give that right leg a squeeze. And we're going to stay with that leg for a little bit longer. Take the belt around the foot in a safe spot. Take hold of the belt with the right hand. Left hand comes onto the left hip. Straighten that leg, or you can keep that left knee bent. And we're going to bring that right foot out to the right. So we're opening out that right hip. Take your time. It's a strong pose. You might go a little bit deeper than you intend. So be careful. Breathe in, breathe out. See if you can discipline yourself, keeping that left hip nicely towards the mat. We're going to take 3 more breaths. So let's inhale. Exhale. Again. One more time. When you're ready, slowly coming up on the inhale. So take your time. Give that right leg a nice little squeeze. Do any other little movements that you need. You can test it again towards the upper body. Just see where you're at. Brilliant. And we're going to bring that right leg down to the mat. Keep the knees bent, arms by the side. We're going to inhale as we lift into our bridge pose. You can lift that right leg in the air if you want. Try to keep that lift. We sometimes lose it when we add something. So let's breathe in for 3, for 2, engage the glutes, for 1, and release. Slowly bring the hips back to the mat. Going to take 3 breaths here. And when you're ready, we're going to do a little bit more on abs before we move over to the left side. So I want you to come up onto your forearms like so. You can keep the hands flat on the mat. And we're going to take the right leg out. And we're going to take the left leg out and draw in. Tap the abs, check they're working. If you want to add to it, you can turn this into a little bit of a cycle motion. Just make your adjustments. Let's stay here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. And just bring the legs down, slowly come onto your back. I'm going to take 3 breaths before we go on to the next exercise. Let's slowly bring the feet back flat onto the mat. Just check you can brush the heels with the fingertips. And we're going to work into the obliques. We're going to take the fingers over to the right heel, through center, over to the left. And you can lift the chest up as well. And again, just tap the abs. We're going to do 10 on each side. Take your time, breathe with it. And when you've done as many as you wanted to do, you can do 10 or fewer. Slowly come back to the mat. All the way down. Just going to take a few breaths before we come onto the left leg. I'm going to spin around. Just take a few moments here. Rest the abs. When you're ready, we're going to take the left side this time. So take the belt around the left foot. Take hold of the belt with both hands. And we're going to inhale as we draw that left leg towards the upper body. So what we're doing here is we're opening up the hamstrings mainly. You can bring a bend into that knee and you can move that leg further away. Okay? So just breathe with it for a few moments. Take a deep breath all the way in, all the way out. Let's take one more inhale and slowly release on the exhale. And let's bring that left knee into the chest and rotate the ankle and flex and point the foot if it's available today. Lovely. And we're going to stay with this side just for a little bit longer. Take the belt around the left foot. Take hold of it with the left hand. Keep the right hand on that right hip. We're going to open out the left hip. So again, it might be different on this side, so that's totally normal. I'm definitely stiffer on this side. I can feel it. So just listen to your body. You might find there's more space as we keep on at it. You might find there isn't, and that's totally fine. Let's take a couple more breaths here. When you're ready, slowly release. Just gently bring that knee back in. Give it a nice little squeeze. Any other little movements that you need. Lovely. And we're going to bring the feet to the mat. Take the arms to the side. This time we're going to lift up, and you've got the option of taking that left leg in the air. Engage the glutes. Press that right foot into the mat. For 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Slowly come back down. Nice. And this time we're going to take the arms out wide. I want you to inhale as you lift up the hips. Shift them over to the right a couple of inches as we twist over to the left. And you can vary this twist in a way that suits your body today. And you've got the option of taking the gaze over to the right. Breathing in through that right side body. Feel that space in the ribs, towards the shoulder as well. Let's slowly inhale back to center together. Just take a few moments here. When you're ready, we're going to lift the hips up, shift them over to the left as we twist over to the right. And you can take the gaze over that left shoulder. It's your choice. Feel that breath all the way through that left side body. Feel that space in the ribs. Feel that stability in the back of the body, drawing that left shoulder towards the mat. You're ready, slowly coming up on the next inhale. Just take a few moments here. See how you're feeling. When you're ready, I want you to draw the knees into the chest. And we're going to meet in our tabletop position. So you can rock up and down. It's your choice. Or you can roll out to the side. Nice spread out hands, wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. We're going to start with our cat-cows in this position. So inhale, tilt the pelvis towards the mat, draw the belly down, shoulders in towards the spine, gaze comes up. Exhale, let's reverse that motion. Around the shoulders, take the gaze down. Just take a few of these. Time. As you're working with the breath. Do some on the fingertips. Take it out from side to side. You can add a little figure of 8. It's your choice. Slowly make your way back to your neutral spine. And from here, I want you to take that right foot between the hands. Press that left hand into the mat. So stabilize that left shoulder as we twist over to the right. You can lift that back knee if it's available. Your choice. Keep that left shoulder nice and strong. Exhale to release. Frame that front foot. Drop the back knee if it's lifted. And just bring the bum back towards the heel. We're stretching into that front hamstring. Support your body here. Again, just take this as far as it's comfortable for you. Okay? And let's come back forward. And we're going to be bending into that front knee, stretching that back hip flexor. As we're extending the back hip. Breathing. Nice. And let's slowly walk the hands to the inside of that right foot. You can come into your side squat. Option to hold any position you want, or you can choose to twist up. Taking that left hand up this time. And you can have a little go at bringing the hands to prayer. It's your choice. Feel that length in the upper body if you're doing that. Option to bring the arms out wide, working into the shoulders as well. Nice. I'm going to slowly frame that front foot again, drop the back knee, and we're going to come back into our tabletop. Let's take 3 more cat-cow cycles. And when you're ready, slowly returning to your neutral spine. Let's take that left foot in the middle this time. Right hand on the mat, stabilize that right shoulder as we twist over to the left. Option to lift that back knee. So keep an eye on that right shoulder. Try not to sink into it. Nice and strong. And 1 more inhale. Exhale to release. Bring the hands around that front foot. Drop the back knee if it's lifted. And let's slowly bring the bum back towards that right heel. We're just stretching into that left leg here. Slowly come forward, bending into that left knee. Working that back hip because we're extending into it. And if you want, hands on the inside of that left foot. coming into your side lunge. Take your version. You can lift the right arm up. Just nice stretch. So remember, you can modify these poses and vary them in a way that suits you. You can have a little go at hands to heart center. And any other little movements as well. And when you're ready, we're going to frame that front foot and come back into our tabletop. And from here, tuck the toes under, lift the hips all the way up, coming into your downward facing dog. Let's pedal the feet, bend the knees. Externally rotate the upper arm, so we're drawing that space between the shoulder blades. Keep that pelvis in the back nice and strong. So we're not just sinking the chest down. Nice and stable. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale to lower. 2 more times, your own breath. Okay, one more inhale. Exhale as you gaze between the hands, and we're going to step or walk feet to hand. And come into your ragdoll for a few moments. So just hand here, shake the head, nod the head. And when you're ready, find your point, whether it's the big toes, the shins, the knees, the thighs. And as you inhale, lift the chest, straighten your arms. Exhale to fold. Do a few more. When you're ready, let's slowly start coming all the way up. Lead with the chest, keep that bend in the knees if you to. Sweep the arms up to the sky, come onto the tiptoes, nice big stretch. And release. Let's take a few shoulder rolls in both directions. As we slowly make our way into Tadasana. So lift the toes up, spread them out as we bring them down to the mat. Shoulders away from the ears, arms by the side. Breathe in, breathe out. You're going to inhale to rise. Take the gaze up. Exhale. Let's fold forward from the hips. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale as we step back into plank pose. Keep it nice and strong. Remember, you can drop the knees to be lowered down. Let's take a deep inhale together. Exhale. Work through chaturanga. Bend those elbows. Inhale. Open the heart. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Keep breathing. You've got the option of doing your dolphin push-ups if you want to drop the elbows. It's your choice. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale, gaze between the hands. Step or walk, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise through Hastasana. Exhale to release. Take your time. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale to rise. Exhale, let's fold forward again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale as we step back into plank pose. Let's hold plank for 3, for 2, for 1, and lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to inhale that right leg in the air. Keep the hips in line. And I want you to bend that right knee as you bring that right leg forward into pigeon pose. And just slowly find your version. Try and keep that right foot flexed. You keep the hands on the mat. Just staying here for a few moments. Breathe in, breathe out. You've got the option of coming all the way down. When you're ready, coming back onto your flat hands, I want you to inhale as you swing that left leg all the way in front of you. Bring the hands to heart center, and we're going to lift that left leg up and down. Keep that neutral spine. For 3, for 2, for 1. And let's take it out to the left. Bring it in. Take it out to the left. Bring it in. One more time. Out to the left and bring it in. And this time, let's swing it behind us. Frame that front foot. And let's shoot that right leg all the way back into three-legged dog. Option to stack hips. Option to wild thing. When you're ready, we're going to meet back in downward facing dog. And you can flow through a three-legged vinyasa and meet us there. Let's take 3 lion breaths here. Option to lower the elbow, your choice. Otherwise, you can stay in down dog or you can come into child pose. When you're ready, let's all come back into downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Let's take one more inhale. And exhale as you gaze between the hands. Step or walk, feet to hand. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Gaze up, nice and tall. Exhale to release. Nice. Take a few moments. We're going to work the other side. So find your Tadasana. Spread the toes out, nicely rooted into the mat. Shoulders away from the ears, arms by the side. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale as we step back into plank. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower down through chaturanga. Open the heart. Downward facing dog. Gonna inhale that left leg in the air this time. Keep the hips nice and straight. Bend the knee, bring the left leg forward for pigeon pose. Flex that left foot. Take your variation. You can walk the hands forward, coming onto the chest. When you're ready, slowly bringing yourself up. And we're going to sweep that right leg forward this time, hands to heart center. As we lift and lower. For 3, keep it nice and neutral in the upper body. For 2, for 1, let's take it out to the right, bring it in. To the right, bring it in. One more time, and bring it in. Take that right leg all the way back, frame the front foot. Let's shoot that left leg in the air. Option 2, stack the hips. Take the gaze under the right arm, left armpit, sorry. Option 2, wild thing, your choice. And when you're ready, we're going to meet back in downward dog. You have the option of running through a 3-legged vinyasa. It's your choice. And let's meet in down dog. You can drop into child pose for a moment. You can drop the elbows if you want to work into your dolphin push-ups. Your choice. Let's all come back to downward facing dog. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale. And on the next exhale, let's take the gaze between the hands. Step or walk, feet to hand. Inhale for your halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, let's rise through Hastha. Exhale to release. And just shake it all out. Take a few shoulder rolls. We're doing all right for time. We're just going to do a little bit of standing as we slowly make our way towards the mat. We're going to come into chair pose. So bring your feet together or apart, whatever suits you. We're going to inhale, you dip and sweep. You've got the option of coming onto the balls of the feet. It's your choice. You can take hold of opposite elbows. It's your choice. You can eagle arm, left over right or right over left. And inhales, you lift the elbows up, working into the shoulders as well. So it's your choice. Go a little deeper if it's available. And when you're ready, I want you to inhale. You take that left foot back, coming into a low lunge. Release the arms out wide. Draw the shoulders towards each other. Inhale, shoot the arms up. Option to back bend. It's your choice. Let's come back into our low lunge. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Let's do 2 more. Remember, you can vary this in a way that suits you. And when you're ready, we're going to lift up, shoot the hands up towards the sky. And I want you to frame that front foot, shoot that right leg back into 3-legged dog. Option to flow through a 3-legged vinyasa. Otherwise, you can meet us in your mountain pose at the top of the mat. Take a few moments there. We're going to come back into chair pose, sorry. So make your adjustment. And we're going to inhale, dip and sweep. So keeping it nice and strong through the core, pressing the feet into the mat, option to come at the balls of the feet. Do any variation that's safe for you. Go a little deeper if it's available. And when you're ready, let's shoot that right leg back this time, coming into your low lunge. And let's take the shoulders towards the spine. Let's shoot the hands up towards the air. Back bend is optional. Come back into your low lunge. And let's lower and straighten. Take 2 more. And when you're ready, shoot the hands up towards the sky. Frame that front foot. Option to flow through a 3-legged vinyasa. You take the left leg back. Otherwise, you can just meet us at the top of the mat. Nice. Just take a few shoulder rolls. A few breaths. We're going to work towards the mat now. So I want you to bring the feet mat distance apart. Let's take the hands towards heart center and just slowly and safely start coming into your yogi squat. And you can stay here, or you can bring the bum back to the mat. Or if you want to have a go at crow pose, you can have a go at crow pose. Just slotting the knees towards the upper arms and just have a little go and lifting one foot off at a time. When you're ready, let's slowly bring the bum back to the mat. Take the legs out in front. You can flex the feet, micro bend the knees. Hands by the side, inhale as we lift and lengthen. One more inhale and exhale to release. I want you to slowly bend that right knee. Take that right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Keep a little gap. Take that right hand behind you as we inhale and lift and lengthen through the left. And take that left elbow to the outside of the right. Just going to do a little twist over to the right. Check your back that you're not leaning into it. Inhale to lift, exhale to twist. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Take one more inhale. Exhale to release. And slowly counter twist to the left. And this time we're going to bend that left knee in. Take that left hand behind us. Inhale as we lift and lengthen through the right. And let's twist over to the left. Just staying here for a few moments. Breathe in to lift. Exhale to twist. Deep inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale to release. Quick counter twist over to the right. Beautiful. We're going to do one more fold before we come into Shavasana. So coming into your butterfly fold. Feet together. Knees out wide. We're going to inhale, we lift the chest and lengthen the spine. Exhale to reach forward. Take one more inhale and exhale to fold. We're going to stay here for 3 more breaths. We've got about 2 minutes to go. When you're ready to come out of the fold, slowly and safely bring yourself up. Draw the knees in and just coming down into your final Shavasana. Feel that space in the upper body before you come all the way down. Just keep an eye on the time. Yeah, we've got about a couple of minutes, just under a couple of minutes. You're ready. Let's start deepening the breath. And let's slowly start wriggling the fingers and the toes. Just rotate the ankles and the wrists in both directions. And just take a few stretches, whatever you need, and meet me in our cross-legged position in a few moments. When you're there, let's see if we can keep the eyes closed and the face soft. And you can slowly bring the hands to heart center or resting gently on the knees. And we're going to end today's practice with our 3 clearing breaths. Slowly bringing the thumbs up to the third eye. And as always, I want to thank you for joining me for today's practice. And I want you to all be proud of your progress. And be proud of everything you do every single day. And I really want you to take time to focus on what you think are the little things, like getting out of bed in the morning and getting on with your day. But for me, those are the big things. The inner light in me will always honor the inner light in me. Thank you for today's practice. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care. Have a really good weekend. And I'll be
Have a lovely weekend.
Oh, you too, my love. Take care, everyone. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.